So, if you're just using ChatGPT for simple questions, you're really only scratching the surface. In the next few minutes, we're going to unlock some pro-level features that will completely change how you use it and, seriously boost your productivity. Let's dive right in. Does this sound familiar? A lot of us, myself included, started out by treating ChatGPT like a fancier, smarter Google. You just pop in for a quick answer. And hey, that's a great starting point, but it means you're missing out on some of its most powerful tools. The thing is, by sticking to just the basics, you're missing out on some seriously powerful features that, get this, an estimated 90% of users don't even know exist. Well, we're about to change that, starting with some incredible tools you can use for free. First up, let's talk about the free version. You're going to be amazed at what you can do without paying a single cent for these first few hacks. Okay, first on the list is something called Canvas mode. Now, to get it working, all you have to do is start your prompt with the word canvas. What happens next is a total game changer. It pulls up a split screen, and suddenly your chat becomes this collaborative workspace. And trust me, this is going to completely change your workflow. The old way was so tedious, right? Asking for endless revisions, regenerating the response over and over. The new way is so much simpler. You can just jump right into the text it generated and edit it yourself, changing a word here or a sentence there. This quote just nails it. Think of it like you're sharing a Google Doc, but your collaborator is ChatGPT itself. It really transforms the whole thing from a simple Q&A into a genuine partnership. Another incredibly powerful free feature is voice mode. Now hold on. Don't get this mixed up with that little microphone icon that just writes down what you say. No, this is something else entirely. Voice mode lets you have a real back and forth conversation, almost like you're talking to an actual person. So you might be thinking, okay, what would I even use this for? Well, imagine you're practicing for a job interview. You could literally say, I have an interview coming up, let's practice. It'll ask you common questions, and what's incredible is that it can give you real-time constructive feedback on your answers. It's also fantastic for rehearsing a presentation or a script. Now, all these features sound great, but I know what some of you are thinking. What about privacy? It's a huge concern, right? So let's get into how you can take control of your data and use ChatGPT with complete peace of mind. Have you ever held back from putting something into ChatGPT because you were worried about who might see it? Yeah, you are not alone. But the good news is you have some great options to control your data. So the first tool you have is temporary chat. Honestly, the best way to think about it is like incognito mode for your browser. When you turn it on, your conversation isn't saved, and this is the important part, it's not used to train the model. This is perfect for those one-off tasks where you might be using sensitive info. But what if you want something a bit more permanent? You can just dive into your settings. Under data controls, you can toggle off improve the model for everyone, and that stops your data from being used for training. You can also turn off the memory feature. Now, there is a small trade-off. It won't remember your past conversations, so you'll have to give it context each time. Okay, we've covered the awesome free stuff, but what about that paid plan? Is it really worth $20 a month? Let's break down the paid features so you can decide if it makes sense for you. For me, one of the biggest reasons to even consider the Pro plan is a feature called Projects. Essentially, they're just folders for your chats. And they solve what is, in my opinion, the single most annoying thing about the free version, a completely disorganized chat history. And the difference is just night and day, really. With the free version, you know what it's like, that one long, messy list. But with the paid version, you can create these dedicated projects, like one for your travel to Korea plans and another for my YouTube channel, keeping everything perfectly organized. But projects aren't the whole story. You also get tasks where you can automate routines. Imagine just telling it, hey, send me the top AI news every morning at 8 a.m. And it just does it. And then there's screen share on your phone, which is so cool. You can use your camera to ask about the real world, like identifying the exact model of your Logitech mouse just by pointing your camera at it. All right, stick with me for this last one because it's a fantastic bonus hack, especially if you're an Apple user. We're going to look at how you can basically give Siri superpowers with ChatGPT. And you know what? The setup is way easier than you might think. As long as you have a compatible device, like an iPhone 15 Pro or newer, you just head into your settings, find the Apple Intelligence menu, and flip on the ChatGPT extension. And here's where the magic happens. Once you enable it, Siri gets this massive upgrade. If you ask for something complex that it can't handle, like say, write a 10-minute YouTube script, it'll automatically pass that request over to ChatGPT, get the answer, and it can even save the result right into your Apple Notes. So let's recap the toolkit we've just built. You can now co-edit with Canvas mode, protect your privacy with temporary chats, organize everything with projects, automate your life with tasks, and even supercharge Siri on your iPhone. These are the features that truly unlock its power. So now the real question is, with an AI assistant this powerful, this professional, what are you going to go create?